It's Pueblo County. Pueblo County deputy is going to shoot and kill this man. Now, this man has a pill in his hand. Now, it could go either way, right? He's either a criminal pretending to pick up his brother.
Absolutely. Cool. So what's the deal? Okay, who's the little brother? Eddie's, James Holmes. Okay. Forgot who the little brother was?
Just for a half a second, motherfucker.
I'm just messing with you, man. I ain't touching my arm, bro. Why are you acting like this? I'm a little nervous because I don't like cops. Why? They've done things to me. What have they done to you?
Look at that guy just fucking talking stupid, talking shit.
Was that PD or us? Who knows? Because we're different, right? We're the SO.
We're different, right? Are you asking or are you telling?
I'm just a normal guy just trying to get my brother.
The guy just got a fucking attitude and he's talking shit.
I don't even know who you are. Okay. Okay? Cool. Right? I'm just here to pick up my little brother, man. I have light cookies. So, who did I just disrupt by trying to get my brother? Well, they said that you were going around trying to mess with doors and open up cars. No, dude, the fucking car looked outside. So what'd you do? I just want to hear your side of the story, man.
Yeah, that's all you do. That's it. He's a fucking nice guy. I just want to hear your side of the story, man. Yeah, nice guy here. Fucking nice guy. Piece of shit. You got all the power in the fucking world. And you're just fucking with dude. Why don't you just talk to dude like he's fucking regular?
I was yelling at her. I thought because I knew she was there. I don't even know that lady. Yeah, I know.
So let's assume the guy is actually in the right. You're innocent until proven guilty. So all we see is this video of this cop going up to this guy in the car. So the idea was they're waiting, so he just walked around and got a breath of fresh air. And when he turned back around, he went to get into another white vehicle that wasn't his, and he said that he thought it was his. Is that possible? Maybe, maybe not. Could he be just testing and just pretending to rob vehicles and shit? See, he tried to put a pill in his mouth. He was, looking for an ID. And when he started looking for an ID, he also asked him if he had any weapons. Now they're rolling around on the ground. Sound like he shot twice just there. And then he's going to die within 30 seconds. He's going to die within 30 seconds. And look at his pants are all down. Look at it. So the cops, they don't go in for Uvalde, right? If there's an active shooter, they'll beat the shit out of Tyree Nichols, a skateboarder, for whatever reason. So either he's guilty or not guilty, right? Either that guy is guilty or not guilty, and then whether he's guilty or not guilty makes this cop guilty or not guilty. So we have to put them both on trial. We have to put them both on trial. What happened preceded this? Okay, he had a pill. Probably not prescribed, right? So could he be arrested for having a pill? Maybe. If we believe his story, the dead guy, not the cop, if we believe the pedestrian, the citizen, the American, if we're going to believe the American, then he just took a breath of fresh air, turned around, tried to get into he's sitting in the back seat of this car. So it's possible he could have walked to a different white vehicle and then tried to sit in the back seat of the car, and it was the wrong car. And the lady freaks out and cries, and then now she's going to call the police, right? So it seemed like it'd be crazy to call the police on just that, but hell, you got Karens calling the police on anything and everything, every dumb little thing. It's also kind of fucked up that they just shoot the guy and they don't give him fucking treatment immediately. He's going to complain that he had got his face, he got a head butted his nose or something. And then he said he started grabbing for his stuff. They don't give them CPR or nothing. They just kind of stand around. Now, I just want to tell this little quick story. I was in Bellevue, and I was staying at this old crappy apartment building. I was helping the guy. I knew the owner of the guy, and I was helping him. In exchange for rent, I was giving him my labor. In exchange for rent, I was giving him my labor. A cop, when I was doing laundry, they had a 24/7 laundry. It's about midnight. I'm walking back to my house. The cop flashes his light down the alleyway. Right before I went in the door, I should have just went in the door. But I turned back to go talk to him, and then he got belligerent immediately. He got belligerent immediately when I told him that I had anxiety too, so I can, relate to that. The other thing I could relate to was when the police officer had asked me who owns the building. Oh, you say that you're staying here in exchange for, okay, well then who owns the building? I just met the guy, so I didn't memorize his first and last fucking name, and I wasn't ready to just spit it out right then and there. And so I took a second. It took me a second to think about who it was, and they was like, oh, you had to think about it, huh? You had to think about it, huh? And then that was all that fucking piece of shit needed to be convinced that I wasn't telling the truth. So that's so fucked up because you have to answer questions like a total psycho, like a total lunatic. You got to answer questions like a total fucking lunatic. That Rashad Ritchie, I watch him, then I watched I forget one of his co-hosts, a beautiful black woman. She's beautiful, but she's got too much hair. But she's got glasses and, kind of nerdy. But she's always looking off to the side. And, it's annoying because you want people to just look at you straight and tell you straight. But people have to think about the answer to the question before they can fucking spit it out. You want me to just sit here like a psycho and just answer? You mean answer the questions you think that I should, the way I think that they should be answered? Or do you want the goddamn truth? If you want the truth, then you're going to have to wait a second for me to think of the fucking answer to the question. And then for me to form the words so I can fucking express the goddamn truth, you piece of shit. I knew the owner of the goddamn motherfucking place. I mean, John Smith, who gives a shit? See, it wasn't John Smith, but I could say John Smith more fucking... I could lie better than I could tell the truth. Oh, who owns the place? John Smith. Jimmy Johnson? It could have been Jimmy Johnson and not John Smith, but he's gonna believe motherfucking... So that had happened last year. So just because it took me a half a second, he was sitting there explaining to him, and he's honest, I bet you they were there to pick up, his little brother. Why do you need 3 people to pick up a little brother? Is it possible that they were sitting there robbing cars when they would go to the school to pick up his little brother? That's possible too. But he's innocent until proven guilty, right? So the cops have to prove him. You killed him, man. You murdered the fuck out of him. You're the one that started fucking engaging with him and being a dick. You was being a piece of shit. And almost, look at this guy. I mean, here's our fucking heroes, right? So this guy just says, why did you arrest me? But because he's nice, a cop will arrest an Anne Frank, but they won't arrest a fucking Adolf Hitler. They'll arrest an Anne Frank and, they don't care about protecting J.C. Dugard. They don't care about protecting Fred Hampton or... He's sitting there acting like he's being nice about it. I'll take your backpack off here. Let me check. You're being detained. Now he's being a fucking dickhead. I'm going to work, motherfucker. Play what game? See, this guy's trying to turn an Anne Frank into MS-13. Nah, he's trying to get you into Cineola. Look, you're a good American citizen, you piece of shit. There's this one story about where they said, what gang affiliation are you? And the guy didn't have an answer and then got popped. Oh, you're just an American citizen? So you don't have any affiliate. You have no backing. And then that guy looked kind of Caucasian and male. That's privilege right there. That's privilege. When people talk about privilege, they're talking about that fucking middle class Caucasian cop. They're not thinking about that Caucasian that just got his head slammed into the fucking floor, into the ground. Now he's going to have permanent brain damage. Why? Because he was walking to work, you motherfucker. Somebody did some crimes. Well, that sucks. That means I live in a dangerous neighborhood. I live in a dangerous neighborhood trying to walk to motherfucking work. And I would look over my shoulder for all these crazy-ass criminals, but it turns out the craziest fucking criminal is a piece of shit with a fucking badge and a gun and a hat. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, because what? You just did brain damage? You just did brain damage. I guess you're a badass, you fucking bitch-ass piece of shit. You saw how he fucking just did that fucking maneuver, didn't you? He picked on a nice, innocent, fucking peaceful fucking guy. He picked on a nice, innocent, peaceful fucking guy, and then what'd he do? Because the guy was compliant, because the guy let him take his backpack and he walked to the damn car and he had his back turned. When dude had his back turned, that's when the cop does a fucking body slam. Fucking piece of shit. He only, basically should have just took off running. He should have just been like, that's a predator. No, that's a perverted fucking predator piece of shit. Somebody just fucking stole some shit and you went and beat up an innocent person. Yay! Yay, that's our cops. That's wonderful, isn't it? An innocent person. Yeah, that's okay. So an innocent person just got their shit stolen, and then you went and beat up an innocent person. So just really the criminals are in charge, really, right? If you're going to work thinking that you get to, keep your stuff or be able to walk to work and back to work, he's walking to work too, so that means he's poor. He's not in a car. He's walking to work, you piece of shit. God damn. Going to work. Reminds me of another time. I got a speeding ticket on my way. The motherfucker's baiting me, trying to get me to talk some shit so he could fuck my life up even worse. Yeah, I was driving a fucking mile over the speed limit, and actually I drove right on the side of him. I was just had a nice pace, So what? I was going 3 miles over the speed limit. I was passing him up, and that's what pissed him off, or I was driving like on the side of him. And then when I was on the side of him, I didn't really know what to do, so I just kind of kept driving on the side of him. I can't drive faster, motherfucker. I'm already going 3 miles and over, and we're already here. So, if I slow down, do you want me to follow you? Either you got to slow down or you got to speed up. Well, he pulled me over. You want to be a child? Now look at him. He's fucking talking to him like he's a prisoner. Like this motherfucker's a hardcore rapist, motherfucking international. He's acting like this is Adolf Hitler himself. Oh, man, you caught Hitler? No, you're the Nazi, you piece of shit. You didn't catch Hitler. Now, how come these Nazis, they don't mind arresting Anne Frank? Because, right, it was the Nazi cops that arrested Anne Frank. But they can't stand up to Goebbels. You ever seen Goebbels? That little fucking shrimp? That shrimp-ass fucking piece of shit? I wonder who his commander is. Is his commander Goebbels? Goebbels says, hey, you're a big man. Hey there, big man. You look like you're a good all-American clean cut. Go there and do all the fucking crimes for us. And then he's like, yay, I get to do crimes. And then what about the dumb piece of shit middle-class motherfuckers, that thin blue line motherfucker? You think that's okay? You think that's... That one cop catfished a 15-year-old girl, catfished her. Meaning that he had a fake account and then got a 15-year-old to fall in love with him. And then I guess when he showed up to her door, she didn't recognize him because he had catfished her. He used a different account. And he thought that she was in love with him, and it turned out that the family didn't want him to take the daughter. And so he killed the whole goddamn family. That was a cop. That was a cop that did that, you dumb fucking fascist fucks. Anti-fascism is the way to be. I want Anne Franks in this world. I don't want a bunch of fucking authoritarian douchebag dumb fucks who go around hurting people and then try to justify their bullshit after the fact. He keeps searching the fucking backpack trying to find something, right? Oh, there's got to be a pill in here or something. No, there was a report of some stealing or something. Why didn't he just fucking tell him that? Hey, I got a report of a stealing. Can you just talk to me here for a second? Sure. Where are you at? Where are you at? What's your name? Where are you going? He didn't ask any fucking questions. He's just like, I'm going to put my hands on you. And he didn't even say why he was going to do it. And all the guy said was, I didn't fucking steal nothing. He goes, you're being a child. No, you're being a child. I get to accuse you of bullshit crimes, and you just have to say, thanks, officer. Thank you. I appreciate that you... Acting like a child because I said, no, I didn't steal. You motherfucker, I'm going to work, you piece of shit. And I didn't just fucking steal, you piece of shit. So you're the fucking, not a child. I guess you are a child, you dumb fucking piece of shit. Like a child, taking fucking lunch money. A bully taking fucking lunch money. And then there's a goddamn motherfucking, for the people that love bullies, Did you see that 12-year-old girl that got killed? I mean, just right there in the middle school, right? That middle school, she got attacked. She got attacked right in middle school. Is this happening a lot? Are people getting jumped a lot in school? So she's just, going to a public education school. Going to a public education school thinking, man, I just typed in middle school suicide and I'm just seeing a whole bunch of damn pictures here. The one that I was thinking of, there's a video, here it is, New Jersey teen suicide. So all you people that that really like bullies, oh, you're going to love this. Hey, you fascist bullying sons of bitches. All you motherfuckers that hate Antifa, who hate Black Lives Matter. All you fucking authoritarian, fascist, fucking racist sons of bitches. She killed herself. You bullied her and you bullied her and then she killed herself. So that's who you pieces of shit are. You bullied her and you bullied her and you bullied her. What did she do? I would love to know the goddamn fucking accusation here. Well, you stole something, right? Like the cop, you just go up to a person and you accuse them of stealing something, and if they say, nuh-uh, then you attack them like this. Boom. So they're just walking on the side, 2 or 3 or 4 of them. One hits her, and then she's down on the ground, and then nobody does a fucking thing. None of the good students do a thing. None of the teachers do a goddamn thing.
Michael Cush wants to know why the school didn't call police or an ambulance. A 14-year-old girl, my daughter, is literally hit so hard with a 20-ounce water bottle. They're absolutely refusing to protect our children. The district did not.
They are. All they give a shit, the teachers, is just shut up and sit down. And then the damn students, I mean, it kind of sucks if you're trying to do the good work and do the good grades or whatever. You're just, you put your head down, right? You don't want to get involved in other people's shit, so you just have to. But now it's, I think the opposite. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We have to fucking stop. Whenever some shit like that goes down, we need the whole school saying, stop what you're doing. Knock that shit off. Look what just fucking happened. Nah, we don't need to get in line. No, we don't need to fucking sit in our fucking desk and have a PowerPoint display, you piece of shit. I just got attacked right there in the fucking hallways. I don't have safety right here in the middle of the fucking school. You got surveillance, you got teachers, you have all the authority and all that money we waste on them damn teachers. Just so some fucking piece of shit can attack us. So for all you fastest sons of bitches, right? You just, you can't tell the difference between right and wrong. If you have a hat, right? Well, the guy's wearing a hat. So therefore, that's okay that you can go ahead and kill this guy.